especially not my sister, who was only 4 at the time. That makes me think about the CERN stuff. I don't know if anybody's familiar with that, but so many people have been seeing things since they turned it either on or off. Now people are seeing things in their peripherals, things that when you look aren't there. And I think that is incredibly spooky. This next person, their name is deleted. Phew, okay. My cousin and I recalled experience at her grandmother's house that I had blocked out of my mind. Her grandmother was bedridden at the time and the only one living in the house. We were laying in bed watching a show. Bedroom door was cracked. We could hear her grandma snoring lightly. Her room was only separated from ours by the bathroom. I get sick to my stomach thinking about this next part. We started hearing footsteps in the hall. We immediately thought her grandma had gotten out of bed, but we still could hear her snoring. The footsteps were slow and heavy, then got closer. I was truly paralyzed with fear. My cousin sidestepped to the door and quickly closed it with a fully outstretched arm. When we told my aunt the next day, she said, "Yeah, imagine how I felt growing up there. They won't hurt you." We had heard stories of the house being haunted, but that was our only firsthand experience. Truly terrifying. It's always the footsteps. Footsteps get me. Even in the movie Paranormal Activity, being able to visibly see the powdered feet of the demon walking, I couldn't sleep for days. Slept with the lights on. This next story is from Chrysochola. Y'all don't judge me for these pronunciations. Sorry. Big words for elbow. This writer wrote in, "It was in my old apartment right before I moved out. My friend was staying over. I was on my phone at the moment. She got up and left somewhere. The corner of my eye, I saw her entering my room. When she came back, she asked me why did I wanted to scare her. I was confused because I never left the room. She told me she was washing hands and she saw someone standing behind her in the mirror, but when she turned around, no one was there. I asked her what she was doing in the room, and she told me she wasn't there. Next day, another friend was staying over. She couldn't sleep all night and cried because someone was running around the apartment, laughing. My dog was growling at the door, and she heard an old lady crying. Thank God I slept like a baby and didn't have to witness that. The next night, I was alone and I could hear long nails tapping inside of the closet and heavy breathing. Yeah, thank God I moved away. Yeah, I would be moving immediately. From what they say, especially if they do the 3 taps thing and it's around 3 o'clock. Yeah. This is No Garbage Allowed, their story. The most compelling paranormal experience I ever had was when my older sister had visions of the future.